I grew up in an orphanage. I was surrounded by so many children, and it is like a jungle. I was a very happy child, because you don't really think of the worries of the world. But it can also be very hard sometimes, because you have bigger, older children, and they can bully you. I didn't have many dreams. All I wanted was to have like a family of my own. Growing up, I wished I had a better life. I've never had money in my pocket. I wasn't able to fund my studies, so the government would pay for it. I went to a very good university and I studied psychology for 1 year. Nothing really attracted me to England. I didn't even have England in my head. My friend's boyfriend brought me here. They said that I was going to be like a companion for older men, chat to them. Some men, they just want someone there. People go abroad and then they earn lots of money and they can do something for themselves. I was young and very naive. They saw opportunity in me. They bought me a ticket. Getting out was like, a good thing for me, but it ended up not very good. When I came here, it was a different story. They picked me from the airport and took me to a flat in Paddington. The flat was very ugly and small, very crowded. It had 2 bedrooms, a very small kitchen, and a bathroom. I started working straight away. I never had a relationship, so me doing that was awful. It was hurting me. I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it. I was living there and working there 24 hours. The girls were jealous because I was very pretty and everyone would choose me over them. So even in this industry, there is jealousy because girls are there to make money. I hated it. The men just point at you like a toy. I want her. They pay the maid, that's what you call them, that takes the money. After a couple of weeks, it started to go in my head. I need to go. Just how? It's very hard because you can't trust nobody. And I didn't have the money. I knew no one would help me. After 2 weeks, we moved to a house in Wood Green. I started to work in a night flat, which they were saying is more money. I was working every day. My day off was in the daytime, but the nighttime I had to work. I was their money-making machine. I told them, him, that I didn't want to work anymore. I said I want to go back home. I don't care about the money and everything. And he said no, I need to give him, it was like a contract, 60 grand. So then I felt even more trapped when that happened.
Who do you think you are? What do you mean?
He went ballistic. Just the way he said, no, you are not going back.
It's the clear.
It frightened me.
You'll stay here till I say that, okay?
He was buying the drugs and then giving it to me to sell it to the clients. I was taking it myself, just to not feel. One day I just had enough. I decided to tell a maid, I don't want to do this anymore. They're taking my money, and then she said that she would help me. I sent a message to my friend and her boyfriend saying, I don't want to do this anymore. Please leave me alone. And I switched my phone off. The maid took me to her home. When I switched my phone on again, my friend said, come back. He's not here. Take your stuff. So me being stupid and naive, I went there. And they caught me. They beated me. All I remember, I was on the floor and then covered my face. That's it. It just happened very fast. I was all bruised after that. After, they took me to God knows whose house. I don't know where. And then they left me there with just one man. Can I go to the toilet?
Yeah, it's out on the left.
I met some people on the street and I asked them for some money for a bus. And then I went with the bus until I saw very busy roads, so I knew I'm in Central, I'm safe. And then I took a black cab without any money. And I said, if you could take me to the police station. And then he took me. My English wasn't good, but I managed to give them a statement. I slept at the police station. They took me to a shelter, and after that I went to the maid who'd help me run away. When it happened to me, the charity didn't exist. I didn't have any support emotionally or financially. I never talked to anyone about my situation. It was hard. I couldn't talk. I didn't want no one to know. Later on, I met the charity, and they are very supportive. They helped me when I was unemployed, offered me emotional support. It was just nice to talk to them, and I slowly opened. I felt like I was able to be myself, and then I think she was really good at giving advice. Right now, I'm in a very good place. London now is my home. I'm very proud of myself, who I am now today. I don't like my past to define me. I had a very hard moment, and obviously we all go through moments. It made me stronger today. I have very good friends now, and I trust in them. I want to have a career. I want to do a job where I'm happy. I'm only looking forward.